Good day, everyone, especially to our beloved Professor Dr. April Abeliana and to my classmates. I am here today to report to you the topic of preliminaries of research. So, how important is preliminaries in doing research? Okay, what is preliminaries? So, when it comes to writing a thesis proposal, the preliminary sections may seem like mere formalities, but they lay the foundation of your entire project. These sections not only provide important logistical details, but also set the tone for the clarity and professionalism of your research. So it is more likely the background or the overview of what your research paper is all about. Now, what are the title included in the preliminaries? We have the title page, approval sheet, copyright page, biographical sketch, acknowledgement, dedication, abstract page, table of contents, and list of figures, tables, and appendices. Today, we are going to discuss this one by one. Number one, we have the title page. In the title page, the purpose for this is it serves as the first impression and must be descriptive, accurate, and concise according to Tulio 2019. So here is the formatting rules, and in the title page, it is uh, page I or no one but not numbered. We are using here the Roman numerals, and the title must be in all caps lock or capitalized letters. And next is the author's legal name and statement of submission plus degree name, then department and month of year of graduation. So here is the sample. This is one of the example for the research uh, format, especially in the title page. So here is the spacing. Just make sure that the spacing is double space, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, and also 2 inches. So the spacing is really balanced. Next, we have the approval sheet. So it is a confirmation of thesis approval signed by the committee members, chair, and the dean. And use the full legal names with degrees, especially with those members of the committee chair and dean, and ensure consistency of signature and dates. So this is the format of our approval sheet. So here. Next is we have the copyright page. So it's very short. There's the page 3 or an but it is unnumbered. So contains the copyright notice, and the format will be this one. At then C, then we have 2025 by student's full legal name, and at the bottom part, all rights reserved. So example is this one. So we have the copyright, the year, and my key. So the name of the researcher, and the bottom part is all rights reserved. The spacing for this one is one or single space, and kindly remove the spacing after each paragraph so that there will be no spaces in between. Next is the biographical sketch. What is the purpose of this one? Number one is to provide readers with a summary of the researcher's qualifications and background. Next is to establish the credibility of the researcher in relation to the study conducted so that the readers will know what is the credibility, what is the background, and kanang mailhan na they will know the person who is conducting the study. And last is to serve as a formal academic record, including a bound thesis or research manuscript. And now, it also highlights research backgrounds and qualification. And also, it uses third-person narrative. So here is the structure. First paragraph, you will write the personal background of the researcher, when and where he is born, he or she is born, then the parents and pangilan sa siblings nila. And also, in this paragraph, you're going to include the educational background of the researcher from high school, elementary, high school to college. So in the second paragraph, you are going to write down the achievements, experiences, study, and especially work experiences of the researcher. And lastly is the commitment to completing the degree. That despite all the challenges that the researcher or the student is undergoing, he or she is committed really to complete the degree. Now, here is an example of uh, biographical sketch. So as you can see in this part, so we can see that he or she is telling about herself, and the next is about her work, and lastly is the commitment to fulfill her academic aspirations or the degree. Next is the acknowledgement. So what is the acknowledgement? So place 2 inches from the top of the page in all capital letters and recognize help. So in this part, we will recognize those persons, the committee, family, and friends who have helped in doing this research and acknowledge grants and permission. So here is an example. So here, uh, it's included. Here, this part is included the teacher, the advisor, and those people who are involved in the research. So in the dedication, it is more special, no? Special. It's like an acknowledgement, but it's more special, dedicated to someone special who is close to your heart. So steps in doing the dedication. Number one is you need to choose the person. Next is simply address to or for this research is to, and so and explain the reason why you included that person, that someone, that special someone in your dedication part, and write in a chosen style. It may be in a form of poem, narrative, somewhat in a your style that you want. This is the example. So next is the abstract. So an abstract is a concise summary of your research. So it includes the purpose, the methods, results, and conclusions. So it is an overview of your research. So in this paper or in this part, the reader of your research will be kanang mauto sila ma-open ilang mind and what your research is all about. It's in the abstract. So it's a way that way they will read all the parts of your research. And this also answers the questions what, why, how, the findings, the importance. So everything, the summary is here. Also, avoid citations and definition. So it is created lastly. So because you are going to include all the parts on all the result of your research in the abstract part. So here is an example of an abstract paper. Okay, so as you can see, we have the overview in the first paragraph, the result, and also the conclusion and the result of eh, her topic. Next is the table of contents. So it lists the chapters and sections with page numbers. So maximum of 2 pages, clear format. And there are types of table contents. It is number one, the single level, the subdivided, and the multi-level. So examples of the main headings. So introduction, the framework, methodology, analysis, and interpretation, summary and recommendation, references, and appendices. Now, so this is an example of a table of contents. So as what I have said in the title, the preliminaries, it uses the Roman numerals, and the topic, the subheading, and the headings and the subheadings, it uses numbers. It uses numbers. Next is we have the list of figures, appendices, table, and tables. So it compiles all figures, tables, and appendices and uses caption for each figure and table. And by using Word, uh, we are going to insert caption, insert table of figures, and always number figures, tables clearly, and cite sources if adapted. Now, for example, you have a figure or table or something, you need to click to references and then insert caption. For example, this is your figure 1. The next is you have your, on the next page, you have your figure 2. So insert caption and we have your figure 2. This will automatically name. So you will just isumpay nimo ang name sa figure. Then after that, in the title page or somewhat in the after, so say for example this is after the abstract, you're going to use insert table of figures. This will automatically create the page, the figure 1 and to the corresponding page. So same with the tables and appendices. So you are going to just insert the caption clearly. So insert the caption, it is label table. Okay. So in inserting caption, yeah, you should be sure to check if it is a figure or a table so that dili siya magkarambola. Okay. So that's all in creating the table. This is the list of figures, tables, and appendices. So this is an example. So we have the appendices, list of tables, and the last is, no, as you can see, appendices a title and the page. Same sa table, we have the number, table number, the title of the table and the page. And lastly, we have the table list of figures. Figure 1, 2, 3, and the title and also the page. So here, it is done. You are going to do it manually, but you can do this automatically in using the word. Okay. So again, thank you so much for listening. May God bless us all.